Hello, welcome to Nanagoat and the Game Critters. I'm the real Nanagoat, and this is Nanagoat Stardews. Hello, y'all. It's time to start this new day in Stardew Valley. Let's check the weather. Clear and sunny. Fortune teller. Good spirits. We got so much stuff to do. I'm gonna get rid of them. I don't need those. Morning, Mojo. I'm gonna have to go get my hoe. I think it's ready. Plenty of stuff for us to pick. And what is that? Did I pick something up inside? Yes, I picked something up. Put that back. Let's go check the chickens. Hello, chicken. Hello, chicken. Check our eggs. Oh, we gotta get them some food, too. Yeah, I have a silo. I gotta cut some hay. Try to leave as much of that blue hay because blue hay they don't eat up quite as fast, so you want plenty of blue hay. Okay, we got us some hay in there. Let's go see if we can get some out and feed them. Move, chicken. Yep. And now they're all full up. Nope, not getting out this time. We got to see about getting a kitchen because we need to do some cooking. Right now, we're going to go see the pig lady. But speaking of cooking, the season of cooking is upon us. I'm not going to say I'm the best cook in the world. I'm not the best cook in the world, but I do cook some. But I was thinking, what is something that you love to eat? Not just at Thanksgiving or Christmas, but maybe like your comfort food. Because I have several. I'm not no little bitty somebody. I've always enjoyed good food. But like a comfort food for me is I like tomato soup with grilled cheese sandwiches. One of my favorite comfort foods in the world. I don't know that we need any of that. One of Skunkle's favorites is homemade biscuits with some marinara or spaghetti sauce. Deborah is a cake person. She loves cake. I do dearly love a well-cooked steak. Now I don't like mine well done. I like them well cooked and well seasoned. I like my steaks medium rare. Lots of folks say they're not done, but to me they're just done very well. Be crazy to shop anywhere else. Local carp. Demetrius, I might be able to do that. We can give it a shot. On a day-to-day, I'm not going to be eating steak. I love butter makes anything taste better. So anything that has butter as its main ingredient. What's your comfort food? Did I thought did I get my hole already? I guess it isn't ready yet. I was thinking it was ready. What do you like to eat? And I know there are some things people like to eat. They're just weird, or at least weird to us. It's subjective. I have a brother-in-law that accidentally discovered his favorite sandwich one day when he didn't have much in the house to eat. And he made a peanut butter and onion sandwich. I about gagged when he told me. But since then, he still eats peanut butter and onion sandwiches sometimes. And I thought that was about the grossest thing I'd ever heard in my life. My best friend loves to eat a sandwich that she fixes. On one side, she puts mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, fried bologna, and cheese. On the other side, she puts peanut butter and jelly, and she smashes those together and eats them. And I think that is the gross. I mean, ugh. My dad, who had a squeamish stomach, used to eat things that I don't find pleasant, but he loved celery. I cannot stand celery. Hate it. Won't cook with it. Nothing. But he loved celery, and he'd put peanut butter with raisins on celery and eat it. He put pimento cheese on celery. Gotta see it. Carp, we got one. He used to eat ice cream. He would take cantaloupe and cut it in half and hollow out the seeds, and then he put vanilla ice cream in it and eat it out of the cantaloupe, which maybe was okay. I don't know. I never tried it. It didn't seem appetizing. There was something else he put in, but I can't remember what. Oh, he loved potted meat. He loved that stuff. And ooh, potted meat's nasty to me. Deborah, when she was a little girl, used to eat. Oh, I got a sturgeon. I can't believe it. Uh, she used to eat Vienna sausages, and she drank the juice. And that was kind of gross to me. She also liked pickle juice. It was really bad because she would drink all the pickle juice out of my pickles, so when I'd go get a pickle, they'd be dry. I always worried about her with all that salt, but she would slip around and do it when I wasn't looking. Oh, I gotta tell y'all about a fishing story. When Skunkle was little, he went fishing. I think it was his first time ever fishing. His dad fixed him up with a pole and a little hook on it, and he caught one of the tiniest little, I'm not even sure what kind of fish it was, but it was tiny. And I was always real funny about my kids eating fish because I didn't want them to get bones. Ah! But he caught a little bitty fish, and I took it and uh, filleted it so that I could keep the bones out of it and cooked it for him. And he had two quarter-sized little fillets. Oh, I got to concentrate. Oh, get him. Yeah, no, don't lose him. Don't lose. Ooh, I lost him. I cooked them up, and they were like quarter-sized little pieces. But he ate them like they was the best thing he ever ate. It was so funny. And my grandfather loved to fish. Boy, these are hard ones. He loved to fish, but he could not stand the taste of cooked fish, of fish, period. My grandmother would even, if she made potatoes, she couldn't cook them in the same oil that she cooked the fish in because he could taste it and he wouldn't eat it. But he used to catch fish like crazy and then have big fish fries. All right, we got all our carp we needed. Let's go see if we can find Demetrius. Thanks, Nanagoat. Carp population was getting out of hand because of a genetically modified super carp that escaped from the fishery and started multiplying. Oh, Demetrius is busy. Okay. I'm going to read this book real quick. Whoop. Standing too close. All right, let's get home. We don't want nobody trying to take our money when we pass out. I always thought, Linus usually tells me, somebody was going through my pockets, I always thought it was Shane because I don't like Shane. He mellows out a little bit as you get to know him, but getting to know him really is hard. It's that way with lots of folks, though. Now, I was talking about weird foods. Have you known anyone, or do you have anything that you would consider a weird food that you like to eat, but everybody else thinks is it? Now, one of my weird foods is I like Fritos corn chips and Fritos corn chips and buttermilk. I know that's crazy. And in bed for the night. How'd we do? 691. Not too bad. So, what's your weird foods, or what do you know anybody? Oh, my copper hose ready. Thank goodness. Dear Nanagoat, I read an article about you in the local paper. I'm so impressed with your progress on the farm. Keep this up. Dear old dad will be retiring in a Fern Islands luxury bungalow after all. Love, Dad. Okay. Oh, something else. I'm gathering data on the correlation between soil alkalinity and crop fructose levels. Long story short, I need a fresh melon from your farm. If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. Demetrius. Okay, Demetrius. Okay, Mo. Hey, Mo. Got you watered. What have we got? Anything ready? Nothing over here. Ooh, I didn't water yesterday. I just remembered. That's crazy. Oh, uh, Mojo's real life counterpart got herself a new bed, and she thinks she's somebody special now. She got a hand-me-down with a little life left in it, and she just sprawls out on it every chance she gets. And Mo's my girl. Let's get this watering done before I forget again. My gate broke. Where's my chickens? Oh, goodness. My fence is coming down. I don't care. Come back here. Where's your friend? There you go. That's something that happens. The gates deteriorate. Ooh, I'm not putting those in there. Those are nice ones. I'm going to sell those. Somewhere along the way, I'll put water in my watering can. We'll rotate around. I like the woodpeckers. The woodpeckers are one of my favorite animals. There went a squirrel. Squirrel! Do this. Say hi first. Hi, Robin. Our house is in such a beautiful area, don't you think? I love the fresh air of the mountains. Yes, that's nice. Construct. Was that what I wanted to do? No, that wasn't. Upgrade my house. 10,000 G's and 450 pieces of wood. Well, I have the G's, but I don't have the wood. We'll have to go home and see about that. If the stridulactite tone levels could be increased, it would be a proportional effect on the mycorrhizal growth. Boy, those are big words, Demetrius. Oh, sorry, I was pondering some data. I didn't notice you there. Ooh. Hey, have any interesting stories to tell me? Guess not. Well, you didn't really wait for me to answer. Excuse me, Demetrius. All right, let's go get her hoe. Try a shortcut. Oh, goodness. Hello, Abigail. I'm looking forward to fall, the cool mountain breeze, the swirling red petals, and the smell of mushrooms. Ah, I understand. I love fall, too. All right, go on so you can get out of my way. There you go. Hello, Lewis. I'm here to collect Clint's business tax. I bet you are. Sometimes I wonder how I ended up in this town. There's my hoe. You received a copper hoe. Good deal. Hello, Alex. I smell a barbecue. You didn't have to say that, but darn, I could go for a burger. I hope you find one. Oh, my favorite person. Why are you bothering me? I want to be alone. I want you to be alone, too. Where you think you're going, bud? Hi, Elliot. Oh, I forgot about this. The sun is angry today. My skin is a bit too delicate, I'm afraid. I'm afraid my skin's a bit too delicate. Hello, Willie. I should be doing this. It's the big day. I've got all my equipment tuned to catch trout. Good luck out there. Pick that. Let's see if we can catch Marnie. We may try to go fish a little bit. Hi, Marnie. I don't think it's all that bad. If I got some room, yeah, I can do this. I can try. I don't have a very good fishing pole or everything I need, but maybe I can try. Ooh, I hadn't got any energy. Eat this spice berry and see if that'll help a little bit. Yep, I don't think that's how I want to spend my time. So another thing on my mind about the food that I enjoy, I have a kind of a bucket list of things that I'd like to try that I've never tried. As crazy as it might sound, with Mexican food or Hispanic food being so popular, I've never tried mole, and I've always wanted to. I tried some Indian food a few years ago, and it was delicious. I'd never had lamb, and it was so tender and just wonderful. Uh, I've never tried caviar. I'd like to try caviar. And I'm not talking about some little tin of caviar. I'm talking about the real McCoy. So that's on my bucket list. Have you got a bucket list of stuff you'd like to try? Maybe it's just me because I'm goofy that way, but they're just things that I would love to get a chance to try. And someday maybe I will. 585, we have enough, so let's put this away. What we got that goes in here? That. See what we got that goes in here? That. And we got one of the pretty little flowers. Sweet pea. Let's see. How about we see if we can take this fence down so I don't even have to fool with it anymore. There. That's better. Let's just go see if we can find any uh, anything that we can forage. Foraging is probably my favorite part of the game because I kind of am interested in foraging in real life. You know what? I think I'm gonna cut this tree. I think this one doesn't grow back, but I'm gonna cut it anyway. Ooh, look at I have exhausted myself. I wish there was a spa. There's a spa close, several spas close within an hour of me. It's just I think I want something a little more private than that. But I would like a hot tub. That was always my one of my things I wanted to do is have a hot tub, especially that was outside, like on a deck, so that when it was winter time, if there was snow on the ground and it was cold, I could go soak it up in that spa. That would be my idea of living the high life. That and an in-ground pool, because I love swimming in a pool. I mean, I love swimming, period. It's just that I'm not as agile as I used to be, so getting to some of the spots we used to swim is not easy. And we're all refreshed. And we're done for today. Ooh, we did good. 1764 G. I got to tell you, too, my husband passed away 9 years ago. I still miss him a lot. He was my best bud. Oh, I forget. But when we first married, I made him some biscuits. Well, I still stand on the fact that the uh, flour was old. Those biscuits turned out like crackers. They were horrible, and I will admit that gladly. But my husband absolutely would not let go how horrible those biscuits were. He told everybody he could come on how terrible my biscuits were. Well, he did that so much that he didn't get biscuits for 10 years. I literally did not cook him biscuits for 10 years because he harped on how awful they were. It was a lesson he learned. He never harped on something not being awful. He'd say things like, uh, it wasn't my favorite thing, but it wasn't bad. He learned to tell me very, with diplomacy, how he liked things cooked and all. But he never harped on how horrible it was again. And 10 years later, when I did make him biscuits, he was very appreciative. Of course, then he told everybody how you had to wait 10 years for biscuits. One of the things I like about this game, too, is y'all see that cloud creeping across there? It's so cool to me that the clouds go over and you can see where they're passing over. So cool. Hi, Robin. My husband almost set the house on fire last night with his science experiment. One of his beakers exploded and sent a fireball into the rafters. Thank Yoba I used fire resistant lacquer when I built the place. Upgrade house. Yes, I'm interested. I'll get started tomorrow. Should be finished in around 3 days. Sounds great. Oh, I'm not good enough friends to go in the door, even though the door was open. That's kind of crappy. While I'm up here, I'm going to go around and look a minute. There's Linus. Love you, Linus. This is an easier time of year for me. I don't have to worry about staying warm. Plus, the fruits of the wild are growing everywhere. Go out here and make sure there's nothing in the middle. Nope. Ooh, I see something in Linus's yard. I always feel kind of funny going and getting stuff in my Linus's yard because to me, technically, it's Linus's, but he won't get it if I leave it alone. So, bye, Sperry. So I got to get it just so it won't go to waste. Linus wouldn't want it to go to waste. I don't know if y'all care too much about it, but I talk about my family a lot. My family is just, they mean the world to me. We might not always agree on everything, and we even come to the place where we have to uh, agree to disagree. But I think they're the cat's meow, and I think they're a little fond of me too. I was going to tell you about. I have my youngest sister. I'm 10 years older than she is. In fact, she was almost born on the same day I was. But when she was around the age of 16, I was decided I was going to help her learn to drive. I was on my own by then, and put this back. And so I got her in the car. Did I pet you, Mo? I got her in the car and said, "Okay, here you go. We're going to turn around in this parking lot." It was a gravel parking lot. We're going to turn around in this parking lot, and then we're going to drive down the street. We were actually in town, and she went to do that. But instead of actually doing that, somehow I think she had her foot on the gas and one foot on the brake. She did the prettiest little donut you ever saw in the yard in the parking lot, and I mean she I was scared to death. I finally managed to reach over and pull her foot off the gas pedal, and she stopped us very abruptly. It scared her so bad she couldn't hardly continue the lesson, but I made her, even though it knocked the wind from my sails too. But that was her first experience with driving a car, and it was terrifying. I just knew I was going to meet my maker today. Now, years later, we laughed about it, but it wasn't exactly funny right at the time. Now, my sister just older than her. I'm the eldest in the whole family. But my sister just older than her. She's the one that cooks the best dressing that's always there at any holiday is her dressing. But when it comes to money, that sister, she can squeeze a nickel till the buffalo hollers. Have y'all ever heard that expression? My grandparents used it all the time. She can make money last. And we have some similar tastes. We like lots of the same foods. We like a pretty quiet life. We're kind of, I guess, people would say we're a little boring because we don't like a lot of drama and everything going on. We both are very protective of our kids and grandkids and great grandkids. I'm about to get exhausted. That's okay. I just still didn't clear what was down below. But then my sister, who passed away several years ago, she attracted weirdos. I don't know how to put that any different. She could walk into a room and the weirdest people in the room would come up to her and start talking to her. There were plenty of times when I had to run a few of them off because they were something. And she thought she could fix everybody, and you can't fix anybody. If people don't want to be fixed, they're not fixed. And there's nothing you could do about it. But I miss her a lot. She used to call me just out of the blue and asked me if I remembered such and such show or uh, some song that she heard that she had forgotten about. And I miss that. Miss it a lot. But we had a great time together. I wouldn't trade that time spent with her for anything in the world. I also have two brothers that I could tell some funny stories on. They might not appreciate it though. Well, I think I'm going to call that enough. Go put stuff away. Everything looks nice and tidy here. So we're going to go to bed. Did I? Yes. I can't ever remember if I pet your mojo. Go to sleep. See what we made. 1338G. We'll take it. All right, y'all. I'm going to let you go. And we'll pick this back up next time. Y'all have fun. And come see us again at Nanagoat and the Game Critters. And if you like what you see, like it, subscribe it. And if you have something to say, let us hear from you. We appreciate you. Bye, y'all.